Namaste, friends. It's been a hot minute since I've been here. Today is Tuesday, February 7th, and it's about 7:30 in the morning, 7:20 in the morning. I'm finally back out trying to resume my normal patterns of life. And today, what I really want to talk about is letting go and leaning in, and the ability to adapt, and the necessity of the ability to adapt as we grow older. It's imperative for our obviously for our survival, but my gosh, for our mental health as well. So it has been a whirlwind. We moved into the house. We bought a house that was made of, I call it the little brick house in Paradise, which it is. We actually live in a neighborhood called Paradise. It's a historic neighborhood. It's beautiful. We bought a little brick house. It was built in 1938 and was in dire need of some love and updating. And we bought it in October. Been working on it and finally able to move in at the end of January. So we had a lot of work to do on the house, and it was hard getting out of the rental. We sold our house in March, moved into rental, and because I need to have some kind of control, again, this kind of all plays into the letting go. When I moved into the rental, knowing full well it was temporary, I still had to make my life and put up my artwork and everything else, so I had a comfortable home. Then when it came to moving again, I was shaking my head thinking, what was I thinking? I'm undoing everything and repacking everything again. However, we're in the house. It's nowhere near done. However, it's beautifully livable. We put in a whole brand new HVAC, heat pump, took out the radiators, took out the window air conditioners. It was wonderful to take out the radiators. We had a big old oil burning furnace for the radiators, and we got rid of all of it. We knocked down walls, we got things done, we refinished floors, we did a lot. One of the things we did was the main level bathroom. It had a bedroom with an ensuite bathroom, which is now the den, and then of course the powder room, where it's actually going to be a full bathroom. We found a stained glass window buried behind the wall in that bathroom, so of course we had to tear it down to nothing, which means it's still down to nothing because it was just not a priority to get it done before we moved in. So we have rooms like that are not usable. The bathroom down there is down to the subfloor and the framing, and the guest room upstairs was paneled with a drop ceiling, and it smelled so bad. It had some kind of weird odor. So obviously we demoed that room and put up drywall. So that's still waiting to be finished sanded. It's almost done and painted. So that room's empty, which means all the stuff from that room is jammed in another room. Okay. So I've been busy, and I'm so grateful. My 6th grandchild was just born hours ago. Well, I think it's been just over 24 hours ago, 36 hours ago, whatever. And I am so grateful that I was able to be there for my daughter, and that was able to be the good grandma and take care of the kids while she was having the baby. And I'm grateful that I was able to sit with her last night when her husband took the kids home. So I am living a beautiful life, no doubt. Very, very fortunate. So on to letting go. One of the things that has given me high stress and has been plaguing me since this purchase of this house, just a reminder, we did not plan on purchasing a house for another 2 years. And I had 2 years. I was going to sock away money because we were living when I married my husband in 2021, I agreed to move into his home in Baltimore City. And I was going to take 2 years and save money. And so when we were viciously attacked, our property was attacked, and a very clear message was sent. We had 2 weeks to sell the house and move out of Baltimore City. So everything was put on fast forward. So next thing you know, I took on another house, bought a house in October, and I hadn't planned on doing that. So my finances have been whack. Before I married my husband, I spent a lot of time very much trying to rein in everything in my life, concerned about retirement, concerned about the fact that, you know, I'm an older woman on my own and really had to work very hard starting a career, going back to work full time with a corporate job when I turned 55. It's been very difficult. I feel like I'm always trying to play catch up. I bought my condo and really worked hard at frugality, made a big investment in that condo and really tightened my belt, and was doing very well. And when my boyfriend of, it was 9 years at the time, convinced me we should get married, he started that convincing process in 2015, and I finally gave in, and in 2021 we got married. And a lot of expenses have come up with that, a lot of moving. I mean, I can't even go into it, and it's caused some stress financially. My head still can't seem to let go. My fears. I'm not so fearful now necessarily of being alone. Oh my goodness. The busy road I have to cross. It's a little early. People are going to school. So letting go of those fears, I know that I'm grateful. We're together. We've committed to one another. We love each other. But financially and looking at my future, there is a fear. I spent most of my adult life being a caregiver, being a mommy, and working jobs that really only enable me to be a parent, which meant that any job that I worked did not pay a lot of money. And so that was my priority. And now, when my kids were grown and I got serious and I went back to school and I got myself a decent job, I say decent, I mean the pay is not great, but it's a decent job. And trying very hard to ensure that I'm not going to be a burden on anyone. I have a little bit of pension, I have Social Security, but as we all know, in this country, in the United States, you can't live on that. And I do not live an extravagant lifestyle at all. I'm very frugal. I may come out and you may see me sometimes wearing designer things or Patagonia or something, but let it be known, I don't buy things new. I'm very frugal. And I'm still frugal. I will always be, because I can't undo that. But letting go of my fears, letting go of this need to control my finances to the nth degree, I've gotten this very strange mindset that I have some kind of obligation to make sure that not only am I taken care of, but to continue to take care of my children, even after I'm gone. I invested in that condo and will continue to do so, because I feel like that is something that at least my kids will have something solid. It's a condo in a very good area that's only going to increase in value, and my son is currently living there. But I got to let go of the fears of spending money, and balance that with my extreme frugality mindset, my pragmatism. Sometimes you just have to spend money. Speaking of spending money, my husband convinced me that I should invest in the stock market. This is when we got married, and I took the time to buy some stock. And of course, since 2021, it's only lost money. I am definitely, that has been a huge fail, but that's okay. Gonna let it ride for the next 20 years or whatever, and hopefully something will bounce back. I was investing heavily in my 401k. Again, that has definitely slowed. And these are all normal. We are all dealing with this. This is something that everybody is getting hit by it. So I've got to let go of these fears and just enjoy my life and not worry. And little things. Do some of the little things in life that give me pleasure. Like yesterday when I was watching my granddaughter and my grandson while mommy was having a baby. She wanted to go, my granddaughter, who's 30, wanted to go get mommy a special surprise. And we went to Target, and I was able to allow my granddaughter to pick out a special surprise for her mommy, and got a special surprise for the new baby and things like that. And there was a time where, I wasn't able to do that. And now that I'm able, but is it smart? No. However, is it a worthy investment in life and love and family? Oh, heck yeah. I mean, money can't buy you happiness, but, the ability to do little things like that, the ability to have experiences, which we know experiences do cost money, the ability to have experiences with people is priceless. And I know I've mentioned here before, my family, I have 4 kids and now 6 grandchildren, and all the kids have a significant other. And, when we get together, it's a lot of people, and we like to vacation together every year. And this year we're going to go to the beach, and it's another financial, it's a lot. But I say to myself, the experiences are what they're going to remember. The experiences are what my family is going to remember. And when I say we go on family vacations every year with all my kids, I have to clarify this. I have lived below the poverty level most of my adult life. My ex-husband now does make very good money, higher than average. We were separated for a very long time. And when we went through divorce, I did not want to, keeping the peace was my priority. And, I have lived on my own finances for a long time, which haven't been great. So I'm used to not having a lot of money, and my children, God love them, know that. And we do these family vacations. We all pitch in. We all go in to get the house. We all go in to get the food. We work together so we can have that time together under one roof. And that's really the gist of our vacations. So we can all be under one roof together again. Have breakfast together and dinner together and watch movies together. And it's the most beautiful thing in my life to have family. And I'm so grateful that my children want me a part of that. And that they, as siblings, want that. So all of these things I struggle with financially, but then on the other hand, I say, these are the things that my kids and my grandkids are going to remember. I got to let go of my fears with money. I have to lean in to creating memories and experiences, because time is short. Time is short. And maybe if I have to carry some debt, pay some interest, it's not my choice. But you know what? These experiences, there's a small window. Right now with my grandchildren, I have grandchildren that are tweens, believe it or not. Now I can't get over that. They're going to remember this stuff. This influences them as they move forward, as they head into high school, as they become adults, and they know that their family's there. So that's my theme today, letting go of financial fear, letting go of financial perfectionism, letting go of just money fear, and knowing that I can work, I can make money, I can do all of these things. And their retirement in theory sounds great, but what the hell would I do in retirement? I'd worry about money. So I'm just gonna work and live and enjoy the rest of my life, and I'm going to lean into it and let go of financial fear for today. So I don't know if this is a wise move, if somebody is interested in hearing this, or if somebody needed to hear it, but that's what I had to share today. Thank you. Thank you for hanging in with me. Have a lovely day. Peace.